everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me for today's video. Today we are taking a little break from all the Christmas festivity and we are actually going to be cleaning. I definitely needed some type of motivation and I felt that it was appropriate for me to film myself finally cleaning my home for you guys, just to give you guys some motivation as well. But yes, like I said, I just need to get some stuff cleaned. I feel like I really want to mop with like an actual mop and water. I always mop with my steam mop, and although it does a really good job at like cleaning up the floor, I just feel like I want something a little bit heavier, and there is nothing better than an old-fashioned mop and bucket. So that is what I'll be doing. I'm also sharing a recipe for oatmeal cookies. I think they're like raisin oatmeal cookies. Jonathan has been requesting them for a while, so I'm actually gonna get those done today. Like I said, I'm filming this on a Sunday and it's actually pretty late already. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm just gonna see how much I can get done today. I'm hoping I can get a bulk of everything I am wanting to do. And I hope this gives you some motivation. As always, if you enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you are new. And if you are still looking for Christmas inspiration videos, I have plenty of Christmas decorate with me's that I will go ahead and link down below, as well as my Christmas home tour that is up here. I would really appreciate it if you go check out those videos if you are new to my channel and this is the first video of mine that you are watching. But yeah, that's everything. Let's go ahead and get into this video. Okay friends, so I'm going to get started with the oatmeal raisin cookies. I did find this recipe on Pinterest and I will pop up the ingredients on the screen, as well as link to the recipe down below in the description box. But usually when I'm making something for the first time, I find my recipes on Facebook, Instagram, or Pinterest, or they are hand-me-downs from other family members. And for the first time making whatever it is I'm making, I usually follow the instructions to a T until I've made it the first time. And usually after the first time, it is when I will adjust certain ingredients or measurements, or just make it more to our taste buds. And maybe if something needs to be sweeter, I will add more sweetener, and so on and so forth. But this time around, I did go ahead and follow the recipe as instructed. So again, I will have that linked down below in the description box, but I can definitely say that there is a few things I'm thinking about tweaking for the next time I make these, and Jonathan would probably agree. You guys will see the taste test later on in this video, but I always think that it's a good idea to follow a recipe, but if there is something you don't like or you would prefer, just go ahead and tweak the recipe. But right here, you guys, I'm adding my dry ingredients and oh my god, I made a mess because I put the speed up way too high instead of starting at a slower pace, and it just made a mess. But it's okay. I was just laughing because I just thought it was funny, and you guys will see that this video I made so many little fails that I was just like, is this my day to film? Because I just continued making mistakes. But nonetheless, I'm just finishing up this cookie batter, and then you guys will see that once it's done, I'm going to go ahead and wrap some plastic on it and put it in the fridge for about 30 minutes to an hour, or you can even leave it overnight, and that will just make sure that the batter stiffens up a little bit for the next step.
Best friend to the end. I hope I'll be happy without you, but right now I don't know what to do. It's hard to get over. You chose someone else, a new best friend. Doesn't feel like it was long ago. We were head over heels in love, thought it'd last forever, but somehow we got lost.
Okay, so after I put the batter in the fridge to chill, I went ahead and just picked up the kitchen and just tidied up my space. It wasn't super dirty to begin with, but again, like I said, there's definitely things that I needed to get done. For example, cleaning out the sink. So right now I am just washing all the dishes I had, including the ones laying around the house, and I will go ahead and hand dry them just so I can go ahead and put them away and get them out of the sink. That way I can then go ahead ahead and wash the sink. I am also going to be filling up my bucket so I can mop, so I didn't want anything or any dish lying around in the sink. And yeah, I don't tend to hand dry my dishes at all unless, like I said, I need the sink for something else or I just need to clean up the sink, because as you guys can tell, I just have one big sink. I don't have a dishwasher and my drying rack is inside my sink. So that is what I'm gonna go ahead and do. And then I did move on to my dining room. I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up all the surfaces, and yeah, I think that was basically it. I made sure that I moved my centerpiece so I can clean underneath it on the dining room table, and I also moved away the dining room chairs and my bar stools so I can go ahead and sweep and mop underneath the table as well.
Yeah, it hurts a bit, I won't pretend that it doesn't matter that you're with someone else. In a way, that's how it's supposed to be. If I'm unable to make you happy, then it's for the better that you are not with me. That's why I wrote you a letter, 'cause you see, I write so much better than I speak. And I need to tell you, you were my best friend till the end. I'll be happy without you, but right now I don't know what to do. It's hard to get over, you chose someone else, a new best friend. It doesn't feel like it was long ago. We were head over heels in love.
So while I was at my coffee station, I kind of just wanted an iced coffee. So I'm just going to go ahead and brew myself 2 shots of espresso in a cup with ice. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what I put into my coffee. I love making this simple iced coffee recipe, and I hope you guys try it out. But all I did is I brewed a double shot of espresso, and I actually pressed the button twice with the same pod just to get more out of one of the pods. And then I just add my soy milk as well as my hazelnut creamer, and the last final thing I add is some almond milk Cool Whip. And you guys, this is another one of those fails. Here is my coffee all nice and dandy, and then comes the lid, and boom, that coffee just blew out of the straw and landed on myself as well as on the floor. But it's okay, I just cleaned it up and I get to enjoy a delicious coffee. But right about now, the batter was ready. As you guys saw, it stiffens up quite a bit, and you would probably benefit more from having a cookie scoop, but I did not. I didn't even have like an ice cream scoop, so I found myself using a spoon and my hands to basically make a like 1-inch ball out of the batter. It is super sticky, so it doesn't really work if you roll it between your hands, but if you use a spoon and just your fingers to assist yourself in making a little ball, it should be fine. Or like I said, just use a cookie scoop. And I am just placing those balls on my baking sheet with some cookie sheets. I think that is what they're called. They just have like wax on them so the cookie doesn't stick. But that is it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and place them in the oven from 9 to 11 minutes. I actually left them in there a little bit longer, and I definitely recommend sticking to the 9 to 11 minutes. Just keep an eye on them because you want them to be soft and chewy, and the edges of mine were definitely a little bit more crunchy than I would have liked them to.
Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden.
So like I said at the beginning of my video, I really just wanted to go ahead and mop my floors. It had been a while, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do here is I'm just gonna fill up my bucket ahead of time. Even though I'm not mopping yet, I just wanted to go ahead and fill it up before I actually cleaned my sink out. And I'm just using some Lysol as well as some Clorox. I love the smell of Clorox after mopping. I don't know if I'm alone in this, but it just makes me feel like my house is so clean. And I know that chemicals are so bad for you, but I just love the satisfaction I get from my house smelling from Clorox. So anyways, I'm moving on to cleaning my sink, and I just went ahead and used some Comet as well as some white vinegar and some dish soap on my sponge, and I'm just gonna scrub away and rinse this out. And then you guys will see I will grab a dish towel and rinse that out, add some Clorox to it as well, and that is what I'm gonna use to rinse off the sink as well as my countertops with some of the Mrs. Meyer's in the pine scent. And I just love how clean my house smelled that night. It smelled so fresh, it smelled like Clorox, and it just made me feel so accomplished to know that all of my surfaces were wiped down and clean, including my floors. So I'm just happy that I finally did what I've wanted to do for so long. So I quickly took out the trash, and by the time I came in, the cookies were ready to take out of the oven. I went ahead and put a new trash bag in, and you guys, this is the third fail of this video. There was a piece of food that fell in my oven and it burnt while the cookies were cooking in there. So as soon as I opened that oven door, oh my lord, my house filled up with smoke, and it was the tiniest piece of food that was laying inside the oven while these cookies baked. But anyways, I was so happy that they came out good. I had to do a little happy dance, but while those were cooling off, I moved on to my living room. My living room is usually always the same process. I just kind of pick up the throw pillows. My dog loves throwing down my throw pillows. They cannot last like this at all. In fact, I pretty much swear that after I took this clip, my dog went ahead and threw them. But anyways, I'm just picking the pillows up. I'm putting my throw blanket where it goes. And then Jonathan always has some type of clothing item over on the couch or the living room floor. He just takes it off and leaves it there, and it frustrates me, but nonetheless, I just pick that up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and wipe down the surfaces as you guys are seeing now. And that is basically it for my living room. It's super fast, easy, and simple, but it is so tedious that it has to get done every single day.
Through the night, it's just us two, me and you.
And I did go ahead and sweep up the floor of my living room, my dining room, and my kitchen. But you guys will see that I also recently got a RoboVac, and I absolutely love this thing so much. I'm so happy that I invested in one. I actually got it on a really good deal for Black Friday. I paid $99 for it, and it is a Eufy. I love that you can connect it to your phone, and I just love it so much. I especially love it and I am using it even though I swept, because it actually fits underneath my furniture perfectly. So it gets all those spots that I can't get with the normal broom. So I definitely really have been enjoying it. And let's go ahead and move on to the taste test now that the cookies are ready. Okay friends, so the oatmeal cookies are ready and I just had them cooling down, and Jonathan came out from his room and immediately went for them, but I had to stop him because I want him to do the taste test as always. So there you go.
Which one shall I get? Just a challenge.
They're
Very
good?
good.
Does it fill your craving?
Mm-hmm. I love raisin. Oatmeal raisin cookies.
This is the first time I make them. Are they pretty decent then?
Yeah.
Could it be softer though, huh? I think the thing is they cooked a little bit too much. I think you're good by cooking them like 9 or 10 minutes. I did 13 to 15, so definitely just cook them the 9 to 10 minutes and they should be perfectly fine. But just the outer edge is like crunchy and then the middle is soft, right? Yeah.
Yes.
But they're still good.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, there is no better feeling than the feeling after you are done mopping. This is usually my last step when I clean, whether it's with a regular mop or with my steam mop, and I just love the satisfaction feeling I get out of it this night specifically because I really did enjoy the smell of cleanliness. So that is all for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, if you did, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and come back for my next video. I will be announcing the candle giveaway winner, and yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Bye.